Narcissists are unfortunately not a rarity on this planet. They camouflage themselves excellently and rarely drop their mask before they have reached their goal. Playing with our peace of mind is their favorite pastime. If this also allows them to gain complete control over us and our thoughts, their sinister plan has worked. We meet them at work, as potential partners, among friends and acquaintances, but unfortunately also within the family. It often takes a long time before we can recognize what diabolical machinations we are dealing with here. Once you have identified a narcissist as such, you have to act. In today's video, we present you with 10 strong tactics on how you can put them in their place. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the bell for notifications, and get excited for new videos uploaded every day. Number 1. Control your actions, not theirs. Rule number 1 in dealing with all people is you cannot change them. You certainly won't bring a narcissist back to the path of virtue. They have nothing to enjoy except their power play, so they won't let it go. You will not succeed in changing a narcissist no matter what you do. What you do have control over is your own behavior. You can control this, and it is best to move as far away from these dangerous characters as possible. Number 2. Confront them with their lies. If you catch a narcissist lying, it's best to confront them right away. They are not used to this kind of contradiction. It will deeply irritate a narcissistic person if someone stands up to them for once and doesn't let them get away with their flimsy fairy tales. Best to refute their fibs point by point and don't let them off the hook, even if they do their best to resist. Be warned, though, they may resent you for doing so. Number 3. Stay calm and don't let yourself be provoked. Narcissists, and this applies to both men and women, are up to all kinds of tricks when it comes to manipulating their fellow human beings. They spare nothing and have no inhibitions to invent the most abstract excuses and accusations just to get out of trouble. Even though it will be very difficult for you in the face of their audacity, don't let them provoke you. They love it when their poisonous sting hits you right in the heart. Number 4. There is no need to apologize. The narcissist's universe has its very own way of functioning. They are always right, never to blame, and no one but them has a clue. Remember this worldview, because then you will realize why an apology, even if it is justified in your opinion, would be a wasted effort. In the eyes of narcissists, everyone else is just weak potential victims and willing extras for their busy mind game. Number 5. Don't give them leeway. Once you've gotten to the point where you can push a narcissist into a corner and confront them about their sordid ways, don't give them an escape route. Debunk every one of their arguments, question every flimsy excuse, and be sure to get reinforcements on board. Crafty narcissists manage to sell us any theory, no matter how baseless, as if it were a globally accepted fact. Don't be fooled, even though they will use every facet of their cunning powers of persuasion. Number 6. Address them directly by name. If there are several people present, reinforce your arguments by repeatedly addressing the person by name. Narcissists will deny that you are talking about them, even if you point the finger at them, as long as there are other people in the room. You should wall up this emergency exit by confronting them directly, concretely, and personally. Number 7. Give them the cold shoulder. If there is no escape from the narcissistic person in your life, then ignore them as much as possible. In doing so, you actually punish the narcissist's ego the most, because they no longer have a stage for their performances. You take away their reason for being by letting all their string pulling and all their spiteful comments come to nothing. Soon, you are completely uninteresting for them, and they move on in search of a more willing victim. Number 8. Don't be afraid of them. Narcissists cannot stand to be exposed. However, They tend to go away offended in full world weariness rather than seeking revenge. They are like Potemkin villages. As soon as you look behind the facade, it's over with the beautiful appearance and their charismatic, engaging manner. They don't allow themselves this nakedness if it can be avoided at all. Number 9. Stand by your point of view. There are probably as many truths in the world as there are perceptions and people. Even if you are 100% sure that a narcissist is crossing your path and wants to make your life miserable, there is no right or wrong here for you to appeal to. Stand by your view of things, but don't count on support. Narcissists are very persuasive. If it's your word against theirs, you'll probably lose out. Number 10. Don't try to win. Congratulations on exposing the narcissist and confronting them with their rotten tricks. They wanted to leave you alone, but their game is not over yet. As long as they find willing victims, they'll keep at it. That is their purpose in life. Today's conclusion: narcissists always have an advantage. They may not be particularly nice people, but they have a clear starting advantage in dealing with others. Narcissists have no conscience. They don't know anything of the sort. This makes them fight with much tougher weapons than those around them. This information is important if you want to engage with a narcissist. It gives you the better cards. After all, if you plow through the lives of your fellow human beings without regard for losses and don't waste a thought on consequences, you have nothing to lose. As sad as it may sound, the only way to win against a narcissist is not to compete with them in the first place. If you liked today's article, please have a look at our homepage. There, you will find many interesting topics to read about. You'll find the link in the video description. That's it for today. Thanks very much, and see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts.